Assalamu alaikum. There are over 100 AI services that you can sell right now. So it's normal that you're stuck and you don't know how to decide. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly the services that I see selling well in this market today for beginners. I've started my AI agency 2 years ago after quitting my 9-to-5 job in New York City. Before that, I had been trying to start online businesses for the past 5 years, different types of businesses, but this is the first one that allowed me to cross the $10,000 per month mark, alhamdulillah. It's all documented here on this YouTube channel, and in the process I taught those skills to hundreds of other Muslims from different professions and backgrounds on how they can do the same as well, and they went on to generate hundreds of thousands of dollars, alhamdulillah. This video contains an insider look of a coaching call inside of our private community. Enjoy. Now, this is the topic that you guys voted. This is the most voted topic in the community, is what is the best AI service to sell right now in 2026? So here, I'm not going to show you this like as a typical YouTube video where I say like, oh, this is the top 3 AI service to sell for 2026. And then you just go ahead with this. The reality is that it's actually a little bit more complex than this, because a business, really, when you look at a business, there's a lot of things that they can buy. There's really a lot of services that you can sell them. But in reality, oftentimes there's only maybe like one service that will be the right fit for you, right? If this is all the things you can sell, right? Websites, lead reactivation, agents, etc., etc. There's only maybe one who will be actually the perfect fit for you. This is the one we're looking for, right? So this is imagining that this is you here. You want to sell them something. So the goal is, how can we find what is the right offer for you to sell to the business that you want? And it's an offer that they will really want to buy, because that's the ideal, right? It's an offer that you enjoy selling, the business really needs it, and they want to buy. What I'm seeing more and more in the market today is that people, they find an offer that is kind of like a starter point, and then they use that to enter the door, and from there they upsell the client on more things. So I'm going to cover here essentially what are the different services that you guys can sell. So those little arrows here, what are all the different services, and then how to pick the one that is the right fit for you in a way where you use that as an entry door. And once you're inside, once you have the relationship with the business, you can start selling them a lot more things, right? Like a lot more of those things that we discussed here. So for you to start understanding, first of all, what are all the different things that you can sell to a business and what is the most critical thing you can sell, you need to understand how does a typical SMB, like small, medium-sized business operates. So it's right here, typical SMB. Let's actually zoom in a little bit more. Typical SMB. So these guys operate in a very simple way. They have leads that find about them, right? Through a lot of different ways, through marketing, through content, through a bunch of different ways. So we're going to address that. From there, from those leads, they get in touch with them. Get in touch. Once they get in touch with them, they need to start selling to them, right? So here there is like a sales process. Usually it's a sales call basically. And from the sales call, you get a client. And once they have a client, how do they make more money from this client? Is they try to upsell the client or renew after it's over, right? So here you have like renewals, sometimes referrals as well. That's basically, in a nutshell, that's like the typical funnel of how a business operates. Quick pause here. If you like what you're seeing and you want me and my team to help you start or grow your online business, click on the link below, go on ummahaccelerator.com/apply. Just apply there. We're going to look into your application. We're going to talk to you. We'll see if you're a fit and see if we can help you. We work with brothers who have a 9-to-5 job and they have potentially tried to start an online business before. It didn't work as well as they wanted, and they're looking to get into AI now. The call is free, and either way, you'll walk away with a clear strategy on how to get started, inshallah. So go on ummahaccelerator.com/apply and we'll see you there. So for us, we need to identify now how can we optimize each step of this funnel. It's all about this, right? Because if I can optimize any of the steps, I help the business make more money and they're going to pay me for this. So let's look into the first one, which is leads, right? So what can you do to help a business get more leads? You can run ads, right? You can do cold calls for them. You can do cold email or cold outreach systems. It's like email, DMs. You can create content for them. That's probably the bulk of it. And AI can like participate in all of this. You can use AI to create ads, right? You can use AI to cold call. You can use AI to build the outreach system, the emails, DMs. You can use AI to create the content. So when we say like we're starting an AI agency, that doesn't mean that you're only selling the raw AI. AI is a tool fundamentally. You can sell an automation of AI, you can sell an agent, but you can also sell a typical service, but you just use AI to make it faster and cheaper. Like for example, ads. Typically, or content. That's something that historically you would have to have a human who actually manually creates the content. Now you can have an AI that spins up like 10 different posts in 5 minutes, and then you pick the best one. That's where AI is a game changer, right? But that's like, this is for the first step of the funnel. This is lead acquisition. Now they get in touch, like leads, they found out about the business. and then they get in touch. So how does that happen? What are the things here that can be sold? So typically it's a website. That's the first thing. When you discover a start a business, you go on their website. Another way is you're going to call them. So here it's going to be like a 24/7 voice agent that you sell so that you can capture all the leads. In general, that's probably the bulk of it, right? Because you get in touch with business either via their website directly or by calling them. It's kind of like most of the use cases here. You're going to have sales call. So here, the thing with sales calls is we're not going to sell the service of doing a sales call for them, but we can think what are the things that we can optimize in their sales calls delivery process to convert more leads. So first of all, any type of service-based business who books calls and has leads, they have no shows. Some people book a call and they don't show up. How do you recover no shows? You create sequences, right? Sequences of SMS and email to get people to show up. You create more pages, like warm-up leads, right? So for example, you create a thank you page or a pre-call booking page. You can have an AI setter calling leads before appointments. You can even go as you can even build like analytics data. For example, analyze all the transcripts of all calls. Because imagine a business like, I don't know, let's take like a law firm, for example. They have an appointment with a potential client, right? They have maybe 50 more appointments per week. Let's say if you take like a pretty good client, like a bigger size law firm, this means that you have 50 transcripts of calls. An AI could analyze all the transcripts. It could identify all the objections, all the reasons why people don't buy. It could summarize them. It could train a model, and then it can help the person who is taking the calls, give it like guides on how to like maximize the close rates. That's also something else that can happen that you can sell as a service. And finally here, this is like getting the client. This is more around the delivery, right? Once they got the client, how do they deliver on the service? Here, it's a series of automations. These ones are a little bit more custom, right? This is based on like whatever the client wants. Sometimes it can be like internal tools as well that you can sell them to get the client. And after this, it's upsell, renewals, referrals. The way this works is here, there's a lot of things that you can do. So here you can build an automation to collect testimonials. You can have sequences built, again, SMS, email, that based on certain actions, or like when someone's service is about to expire, we send them a custom offer of something, right? And you can kind of automate this. Because a lot of businesses, like you're going to be surprised, they really do a very poor job at this. And this is kind of crazy because there's so much money that they could be making if they were doing those referrals, upsells, or like renewals, and they don't do. So you can optimize on you can also do lead reactivation. So what lead reactivation is a lot of businesses that are sitting on hundreds of leads or thousands of leads. If you look at a business, an accounting firm, a home service business, a roofing company, if they have been in business for 5-10 years, they probably have a few thousand leads. They're just sitting there. It's people that they have been in touch at some moment in time. Maybe they have run ads, done content, whatever marketing strategy they did in the past, they've collected those leads. And the problem is that they have probably never reached out to them, never even sent an email. So you can also reach out to them, right? To try to reactivate some older leads. You can create a referral program as well. So this is some of the things that you can do in every step. Right. So your goal is, if you want to understand all the different things here that you can sell to a business, and ultimately you want to identify what is the best thing for you to sell, you first have to understand how does a business operate and how to bring value to them. So in a nutshell, this is kind of all the things. I would say there is also another bucket here that you could add on top, which is kind of like overseeing this. It's kind of like audit, consulting, like branding, strategy, right? This is more like an overarching thing. It can encompass all of those things that we mentioned. So now this is the list of services. There's two things now that I want to discuss. One is what is the best thing for you to start selling? And the other one is what is like a good starter offer? Because the reality is that I see this more and more in the market. People sell something cheaper just to get in the door. Like for example, they sell an audit, or they sell a website, or they sell like lead reactivation, or they sell a testimonial automation, right? Just an automation. You come in the business, you just set up a system that is going to automatically message all their past clients and also all their current clients to get a testimonial from them. Because testimonials, obviously, like all of you guys know, this helps you get more clients, the more testimonials you have. Especially a lot of traditional businesses who get clients through Google Maps. This is actually something that I forgot to mention here. You have Google Maps as well through reviews. right? So if you boost the reviews, you rank higher on Google Maps, which means that they get more clients, like just organically like this. Now, in general, some good starter offers that I've seen is AI audits, website remakes, lead reactivation, and then probably testimonial collection. Probably those. I would actually rank websites as number one right now. I'll probably do it like this. Website is number one, audits is number two, lead reactivation number three, and testimonial collection number four. The reason why I would put the website in the first place is because here you can directly leverage on a pain. Like if they have a crappy website, you can just tell them that and they're gonna know that they have this. And so you can literally rebuild something, and this can be a hook, and it can be something that is very quick to do. You can sell it just for a few $100s, make it cheap. Don't try to make a lot of money on the website, because the goal of the starter offers is not to make money with the starter offers. Those starter offers, you're not gonna sell them for a very high amount. It's gonna be from a few $100s to maybe maximum like $1.5, $2,000, something around this. Audits, sometimes they can range higher, but it's only if you have expertise. So it comes back to like who you are as a person. If you are someone who has expertise, so for example, here, some arrow, there's kind of like two types of profiles basically that you guys are falling into. Either you guys are an expert, or you guys are kind of like generalists. If you're an expert, if let's say you have some years of experience in any industry, then audit strategy, that kind of makes sense for you to sell. Because if you have an expertise in some type of business, in healthcare, for example, let's say you're a consultant in healthcare already, or you work as an engineer in healthcare, or whatever type of job you have there, and you use healthcare as a niche that you're gonna build your agency under, then it makes sense that you can sell audits and strategy, because you already have this consulting background, and this is going to help you a lot to start selling these services. If you're more general, then an audit is not going to make sense for you. Then you should just basically use the other starter offers. So the other three. That's essentially what it is. So the steps is basically, you want to think from the perspective of the business. A business can buy a lot of things. A business can essentially buy all the things that I showed you here. They can buy them, because anything that helps them improve any step of this funnel makes them money, helps their business grow, be more efficient. So technically they can buy all of it. However, often in time, they're going to really look to buy like one expensive thing. And we are in the business of selling something expensive to businesses, right? We don't want to just sell something for $200, because then you need to have like 100 of those businesses to make significant money, to make 20K a month. We want to sell something that is more expensive, so we need to do less sales, less marketing, and we can make money faster and reach the 10, 20K a month much faster. But for this to happen, you have to sell a starter offer first. So I would recommend among these starter offers, you might actually sell, there's a little bit more actually, because so sometimes voice agents can be a starter offer if you sell it for cheaper, like if you make a good offer. And sometimes some sort of lead acquisition system, like for example, like a LinkedIn DM system or something like this. But don't get me wrong, like you can also sell other things beyond this. Like the starter offers, there are not requirements where like, oh, if you don't sell this, then you're screwed. That's not the case. Like we have sold a lot of offers that were not that. There's members of the program here who have sold other things that are not among these, but these are the ones that make it a little bit easier, because you can sell them for cheaper, right? It's much easier to sell something for like $300 rather than something for $5,000. You need way less trust. There's less discussions, less meetings. You can sell something like this, like these starter offers, you can sell them in one call close instead of doing a 2-call close like we usually do. This is something that I see in the market right now evolving. So what do you guys think of this? If you have any questions, happy to cover this. But the key is you look from the perspective of the business. What do they want? Out of all the things they want, you look at, okay, what is something that I can provide that I'm going to be excited to do based on my profile? And you pick one. Sometimes you can pick a few, but I would recommend you like pick one of those and then begin. If you choose to do website remakes, then the process is what we had covered like in another session. You basically go on Google Maps, you find a lot of local businesses that have a crappy website, you highlight it to them, you reach out. If they want a new version, you just build like a quick demo for them in a few minutes, you show it to them, you sell it for a cheap amount, you try to build the trust, and from the moment that you have sold this, you can sell a lot of other things. And sometimes you can sell multiple starter offers in a row, right? So let's say, for example, you start by selling the website first, then you can sell lead reactivation right after. You can tell them, hey, by the way, like I think you guys are probably sitting with like a lot of leads. What if I just try to get you back like at least a few clients from this? Or you can sell the testimonial collection, right? You can say like, you guys, by the way, notice like on Google Maps, you only have like 50 reviews, but you have been in business for 10 years. You should at least get 10 times more. You should be at 500. You should be ranking number one. Let me help you. I'm going to build an automation that as soon as you finish an appointment with one of your clients, it automatically is going to send them an SMS and email, ask for a review. Same thing for voice agents, same thing for a lot of those systems, right? So you sell one small thing and then you stack it on top. And after a few months, if you're handling handling several things like this for them, now we're talking. Right now, you can be actually making a few $1,000s per month per client. Because if you're handling their website, if you're handling their testimonial collection, a voice agent to capture leads, lead acquisition, etc., you have built essentially a system of automations and you're the one managing all of them. Then you can ask actually $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 per month per client. Granted that you actually give them that value, right? They should see the value, should see the return on investment. But technically, if you focus on any of those things and you improve them, you're gonna give them that return on investment. They're gonna start seeing it. And if they see it, that their costs are reducing, they're getting more clients, yeah, it makes sense for them to work with you. So now that you know how it works, the only thing keeping you from getting the business started and profitable is actually doing it. If you want me and my team to be in the corner while you're doing this, helping you, guiding you through every step, go on the link in the description, ummahaccelerator.com/apply. Just apply there. It takes 30 seconds. We're going to review your application. We'll talk to you. We'll see if we can help you, inshallah. All of our programs come with a refund policy. If you do the work, you follow our systems, and you still don't make money, we refund you the full price. The risk is on us. So go on ummahaccelerator.com/apply and we'll talk there. And if you're not sure that this is the right business for you, you're not really sure if you want to get started or not, just watch this video here. Assalamu alaikum.